What we're going to do in this video is practice squaring binomials, and this is something that we've done in the past, but we're going to do it with slightly more involved expressions. But let's just start with a little bit of review. If I were to ask you what is a plus b squared, what would that be? Pause the video and try to figure it out. Well, some of you might immediately know what a binomial like this squared is, but I'll work it out. So this is the same thing as a plus b times a plus b. And then we could multiply this a times that a. So that's going to give us a squared. And then I could multiply that a times that b, and that's going to give us ab. Then I could multiply this b times that a. I could write that as ba or ab, so I'll just write it as ab again. And then I multiplied this b times that b, so plus b squared. And what I really just did is apply the distributive property twice. We go into a lot of detail in previous videos. Some people also like to call it the FOIL method. Either way, this should all be a review. If it's not, I encourage you to look at those introductory videos. But this is going to simplify to a squared plus, we have an ab and another ab, so you add those together, you get 2ab plus b squared. Now, why did I go through this review? Well, now we can use this idea that a plus b squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared to tackle things that at least look a little bit more involved. So if I were to ask you, what is 5x to the 6th plus 4 squared? Pause this video and try to figure it out, and try to keep this and this in mind. Well, there's several ways you could approach this. You could just expand this out the way we just did, or you could recognize this pattern that we just established, that if I have an a plus b and I squared, it's going to be this. And so what you might notice is the role of a is being played by 5x to the 6th right over there, and the role of b is being played by 4 right over there. So we could say, hey, this is going to be equal to a squared. We have our a squared there. So what is a squared? Well, 5x to the 6th squared is going to be 25x to the 12th power. And then it's going to be plus 2 times a times b. So plus 2 times 5x to the 6th times 4. Actually, let me just write it out just so we don't confuse ourselves. 2 times 5x to the, I'll color code it too. 2 times 5x to the 6th times 4 plus b squared. So plus 4 squared, so that's going to be plus 16. And then we can simplify this. So this is going to be equal to 25x to the 12th. 2 times 5 times 4 is 40. 2 times 5 is 10, times 4 is 40. So plus 40x to the 6th plus 16. Let's do another example. And I'll do this one even a little bit faster just because we're getting, I think, pretty good at this. So let's say we're trying to determine what 3t squared minus 7t to the 6th power squared is. Pause the video and try to figure it out. All right, we're going to do it together now. So this is our a, and our b now we should view as negative 7t to the 6th, because this says plus b, so you could view this as plus negative 7t to the 6th. We could even write that if we want. We could write this plus negative 7t to the 6th if it helps us recognize this whole thing as b. So this is going to be equal to a squared, which is 9t to the 4th, plus 2 times this, 2 times a times b. So 2 times 3t squared is going to be 6t squared, times negative 7t to the 6th. Actually, let me write this out. This is getting a little bit complicated. So this is going to be plus 2 times 3t squared times negative 7t to the 6th power. And then last but not least, we're going to square negative 7t to the 6th. So that's going to be negative 7 squared is positive 49. And t to the 6th squared is t to the 12th. T to the 12th power. And so this is going to be equal to 9t to the 4th. And let's see, 2 times 3 is 6, times negative 7 is negative 42. And t squared times t to the 6th, we add the exponents. We have the same base, so it's going to be t to the 8th. And then we have plus 49t to the 12th power. So it looks like we did something really fancy. We have this higher degree polynomial. We were squaring this binomial that has these higher degree terms, but we're really just applying the same idea that we learned many videos ago, many lessons ago, in terms of just squaring binomials.